right, welcome to Papastache Country, where you're going to learn all of today's greatest hits, maybe some yesterdays too. So anyways, if you have any song requests, click the links below. Also visit the channel, and on this side there will be other links to other styles of music, other channels I got: PapastachePop, rock, blues, you know, all that good stuff. 102, the main channel. So anyways, let's zoom in for a closer look and get to this. Alright, so make sure you tune your whole guitar down a half step to E flat and all the other strings as well. Now, what you're going to have during this little first part is there's a droning E behind everything. So, you're going to hit the B and E strings at the same time. The first one is going to go from 12 to 14 and then back to 12. So we got, and then you're going to go down to 9 from there. So you can slide into it like that, or just, now you're going to go back to that same 12, 14, 12. Now you're going to go down to the 5th fret, and then you're going to do the same thing again, but now to the 7th fret. So it's going to go 9, 5, 7. So we got, now when you land on each of those notes, you want to do a little vibrato. So what you're going to want to do is have the vibrato going up so that that high E string can ring out. Now if it stops, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world or whatever, but try to keep the vibrato swinging upwards so that again, that high E is ringing. So we got, now you're going to go back to the 5th fret, no E on this one. So you're going to go 5, 7, bend up, bend back down, so, and then go down to the 5th fret, and then back to the 7th. So again, slowly. Then vibrato. So anytime you rest, you want to have a nice vibrato going. So again, it's, and then that's going to get us into the verse. Okay, so that's the verse part. Now what you're going to do is do some heavy palm muting, and it's going to have basically the same pattern. Oh, let me turn up my volume here a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to go downstroke, and then down up. So it's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up. Slowly. Alright? Now that one's just down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then back into. Now what you're going to do is after you hit the note, you're going to deaden it. right? So you're going to let it ring. You're going to release that mute a little bit, and then you're going to go back to really heavy, almost staccato kind of muting. So the second time you come back around to that D, watch, the first time will be like this. Right, so it's... The next time it's going to be... Right, you just add a couple more picks in there. Then you're going to come down after you go. Then you're going to do 3 A's. So it's down, 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 1, 2, 3, down, down, up. Again. Now that B is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. So it's... Next B is just a build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, into the hard part, right? So we got... into the chorus. Right, so that is the chorus. Now that's also the chords to the intro of the song behind the guitar part, right? No, the main little lead line. The first chord is going to be a C sharp minor. You're going to go from A to E with your first finger, and then with your second finger you're going to put on the 5th fret B string. And then we're also going to have on the 6th fret with your ring and your pinky on the D and the G. So it's going to basically look like an A minor behind that bar. It's going to look like that. Now the rest are basically 5 chords or power chords. So you're going to be E major would be the next chord, but you really only have to worry about like the 7th fret, 9th fret, and 9th fret. A, D, and G. So I just put my first finger on the 7th fret. My third finger bars the next 2 notes on the 9th fret. You're going to come down to B. You can do the same thing. I always had the habit of doing like this. Back to A, back to B. Now there's kind of a pattern to it. So it's... In between those, I just do a down up mute. The A to B is just down, 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 right? And then the rest of the chords have the same pattern. throughout that pattern, it's not going to kill you if during some of those mutes you're actually hitting the chords. It's really just kind of driving with the drums, as a lot of these songs do, right? You just stick with a really simple repeating riff, which if you notice in a lot of music, a lot of players do, especially in the kind of pop country. The drums really dictate what the groove is, as in any form of music. But in country music and pop especially, oftentimes the rhythm part is very simple, and it allows the melody that the singer's singing to really be the driving force of the music. So we got. And then you go back into the little solo thing at the beginning just for one time. Okay, so this is a really cool little funk part. There's 3 guitar players, so everybody's kind of doing something different. This one I think is on the left, or maybe the right side. But anyways, it's a cool little funk part, and we're just going to be down on the 6th fret and the 4th fret of the G, and then we're going to grab the 7th fret of the A. Now, it's a pretty cool, pretty basic riff, and it pretty much does the same thing with a couple little tweaks. So we're going to start off with a downstroke and then a mute and an upstroke, and we're going to be on the 6th fret, so it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little funk part. There's 3 guitar players. One of the guys, I don't know if it's the left or the right, is doing this cool little funk part. Really easy. 6th fret, 4th fret on the G, and then we're going to catch the 7th fret on the A string. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a down and an up to catch this. Right? It starts right there on the 6th fret on a downstroke, and then you mute, and then you catch it on an upstroke. And then we're going to switch from there and go to the 4th fret. So we got again. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is really similar, but it's going to go. So what we're going to do is go down, up, and then catch an up right away. And then the rest of the pattern's the same. So we got and then it does it 2 more times the same way the first one goes through. So all together we got okay, so after that, it's going to shift a little bit, and it's going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, and then it's going to catch it on an up this time. So that broken down slowly is go into an A power chord, A major to a B. Then we're going to go back to those same 2 chords and build it up. One hit, slide down, and then back into the chorus. So review real quick. Into the chorus. Okay, so for the solo, we're going to go down in C sharp minor pentatonic. We're going to be on the 11th fret. We're going to bend that up and hit the 9th fret B at the same time. So bend on the G, hit the 9th fret. We're going to do that once, and then we're going to go down to the next set of strings, the B and the E, 12th fret on the B, 9th fret on the E. You're going to do that twice. Now have vibrato on both of those. And then again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go with our pinky or our third, however you do it. And I use my pinky on the 12th fret, and then I'm going to bend up the 11th fret. And then come down with that. And have vibrato on that 9th fret. And then what I'm going to do is just slide down. So we got. Now for the next part, we're going to slide from 7 to 9 on the E. Then we're going to do 7 to 9 on the A and slide up to 11. So we got. Now we're going to go 9 on the D and come back to 11. So we got. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the D string, and we're going to go 9 to 11 and then hit that 11th fret A. Shift down to the G string and go 9 to 11 and then hit the 11th fret of the D. So we got. Now we're going to go 9th fret G, 11th fret, and then. So the whole thing is. So all together. Alright, that's all we got time for today. I'll do another lesson on the outro solos, but again, thank you so much, as always, for watching. Again, go to the channel, subscribe there, check for the other links to all the different styles of music, subscribe there, make song requests on each specific link, and then I get them in a nice little package of pop, rock, country, so I know where I'm going with all this. Alright, so, as always, thanks for watching.